first call to the public that was unanswered, which brings us to our first agenda item. I would look for a motion to approve the replacement of a public health nurse at a grade 9.
Support.
Moved. I'll support. And Larry, I think you're in the house.
Yeah, we had a nurse resign last week to take a different position, so we're just asking to refill this vacancy. It is in the maternal and infant health program, and so it's our home visiting nurse, so it's an important program.
Okay. All right, any questions for Larry on that? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed the same. We'll see that again tomorrow. Anything else for this committee? All right, we're adjourned. Thank you.
Public Safety and Courts Committee is called to order. Can everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And first call to the public. Does anyone have any comments at this time? All right, so I'll move to the agenda items. I'm looking for a motion to approve the refilling of a road patrol deputy position due to retirement.
So moved.
Support.
Motion and support. Any discussion?
It's a budgeted position. We had a deputy retire, I guess it was January, and now we're seeking to replace it.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, motion passes. I need a motion to approve the purchase of 6 new tasers not to exceed the cost of $28,914 and apply for the 50% reimbursement grant.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
Discussion?
So they have a life expectancy of about 6 years. These were purchased in 2018. The warranty has now elapsed. We only have 4 left that are operational from this batch, so they're seeking to buy new ones. They're a non-lethal measure, and then once they are approved, we apply for a grant through our insurance provider, MMRMA, to receive half of that back.
Can I ask, why does the insurance company give us a grant?
They give us a grant because it's a non-lethal measure as opposed to insurance related to lawsuits for fatalities.
Okay, I didn't know insurance companies
Yeah.
did grants. That's interesting.
They do on a regular basis. It's part of their public safety program.
So they don't receive it from the state or the feds, they just receive it internally?
I think it's part of the board's way of trying to reduce claims.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So if you didn't have the taser, you'd just shoot them? Is that what they're thinking? I mean,
They can't do that. I don't think that's the actual written policy.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of where they're going with it. but-
That creates substantially more litigation than it's a higher
Yeah,
cost.
the taser? Yeah.
Huh, okay. Thank you.
Any further questions or discussion? All those in favor of the motion?
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, motion passes. I'd like a motion for the approval of the chair's recommendation, the appointment of David Johnson to the 911 board.
So moved.
Support.
Discussion?
So this is one that is tied to being a township representative, and he's the township supervisor. He has applied for this. He was the only applicant for the position.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, because
I know
we're,
Dave, yeah.
yep.
There was discussion about this at Wausau Township last night, so, yeah.
What township's he from? I guess.
Wausau
Wausau
Township.
Oh, Wausau.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Supervisor.
new guy out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot his
Well,
name.
he's not new, he's been around.
Been around, yeah. Just
But,
after
yeah,
Steve
new
retired,
supervisor, yeah.
Steve
I don't
Schweiger
know.
retired, so. Any other questions about it or comments? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, motion passes. Second call to the public. Anyone have a comment? All right. How you doing, Tom?
Fantastic, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, a couple things. I just want you to all know that Gary might be the oldest person on this board, but I will say that him and his wife are the youngest acting on this board. Because I see him go home, pick up his wife at 10:30 at night to come out dancing. And then they come out dancing at 11 o'clock at night when most of you all are watching TV or going to sleep. So
Oh, yeah.
Gary reminds me of back when I was young and we would take a nap and then we would go out dancing at about 10:30, 11, go home about 3. But anyways, what I mainly want to talk to you about tonight is something that I really think that we need to get, and I've mentioned this before. Our road deputies, they need cameras. Almost every police anywhere are wearing cameras now. State police, City of Shiawassee police, they're all wearing, and it's to protect our deputies. As it is right now, too many people watch YouTube videos and believe that the police are mean and doing illegal things, and all a person has to do is say, this person did this. I see it in court. I see our police officers in court coming before testifying in jury trials, and I'm watching the disrespect that I'm seeing from our jurors because they don't trust them. They just don't trust them. And when that police officer can pop up the video, and they do it all the time, the ones that have them, they pop up the video on the screen and those jurors see that everything that person just told was a lie. And you see a complete change with them. So as it is right now, yeah, is it going to cost money? Owasso's got it. City counties got, or most other counties have it. I don't know of any police departments that, or sheriff's departments that don't have them anymore. And again, it's to protect our deputies. We got good deputies. And when someone says this deputy did this to me, especially not being sexist, but a person of the opposite sex of them, it's one person's against another. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Any further comments?
We don't have any cameras
We don't have body cams right now, no.
I believe
Do you know how expensive they are?
They're pretty expensive. The issue also comes in the manpower to turn over the evidence to the prosecutor's office and to others. It's not just having the video, it's also having someone to, process the footage and distribute it to where it needs to go as part of the legal process.
Do you need to have someone designated specifically for that role, or is that something that someone we already have could do? I mean, in theory.
Well, it would be a new responsibility for someone, and it would also have to be a issue both between getting the information from the sheriff's department to the prosecutor and from someone in the prosecutor's office providing that discovery.
Okay.
So it's a multi-step process. The expense is not just the camera.
Right.
It's the storage, it's someone to parse out the videos, it's where they go from there, and it would be at least in the sheriff's department and also in the prosecutor's department.
And probably quite a few hours.
You didn't have a ballpark of what they cost.
I don't, right?
I mean, I don't know if they cost $100 or $5,000 or what, so.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
I believe, and my memory may fail me as all of you recall, I looked into this 2 or 3 years ago and talked to Kevin over at the Owasso Public Safety, and I think the figure from them was around $80,000 to get themselves set up.
The whole program.
Again, I might be remembering that wrong, but that's what's sticking in my head.
Okay.
That's just the setup, that's not the ongoing.
Right, that's just to get started. I believe I asked some questions about it before we had decided where to spend the ARPA money.
Okay.
And it also has to come from the sheriff that they want.
Right.
Sheriff's Office's request. And do the vehicles have?
The vehicles have cameras.
Okay. Just not on the person. Okay. Any other questions? Public? All right, the committee is adjourned.